So I've made merge. I'm so excited. Top 10, but this is critical. We have 5 from each tribe and it's like a battle right now.
I'm feeling very excited that I made merge and I'm the Tanu tribe. It's crazy. It's 5 in 5 right now. So, you know, if tribes stick together, it's going to be a tie vote, which I don't see happening.
Yeah, we're at the merge. It's a big, moment in the game. Just trying to figure out, do you have the numbers? Who are you going to work with? Getting to know people you never talked to. So just an exciting time and very nervous because you just want to keep going forward and have a chance to win this game.
I'm really happy to have made it to the merge. That's always like my baseline goal, I feel like. So to have made it to this point is fantastic.
I'm shocked, to be honest. Like, when we split tribes, I thought I was done. Like, I was dead in the water, 5-3, or whatever it was, 4-3. Like, they had the numbers. And I felt that was the bigger threat out of the 3 members of my tribe in this merge, or the swap. And shit, I'm like, here. It's wild.
So obviously, just like I thought in my voting confessional, I knew I could trust Nick and Nicole 100%. They had my back, as I always knew.
I gave myself a 20% chance of surviving this, and I think that I was right to not trust Nick and Nicole, but we'll see.
And in all seriousness, I have no idea how I survived that last vote. I thought I was in a lot of trouble, and I think there's a lot of things that I don't know.
When we started seeing each other in challenges and they said German's name, German is my ex-boyfriend's friend from when I lived in LA. So when I saw him here, I was like, damn. Like, obviously he's my ex-boyfriend's friend, so not like we're friends and not like he owes me anything, but knowing someone might help me in that way.
It feels good to make the merge. I was nervous to not make the merge. I potentially wasted my power that would have been beneficial this round.
Same Taylor Swift. So I'm gonna vote for Taylor. And one vote for Daniel.
But I honestly wasn't feeling 100% with those people, so I'd rather, if I have something to say myself, rather like play it rather than like be cocky and go home with it. So
congratulations, you did it. You made it to the merge. Soon we'll all see our first Outlast winner emerge. But first, I'm sure you're all tired from a long, wild day, but one more challenge awaits you before you hit the hay. How long can you endure standing while the night passes by? Temptations may pop up though.
Are you fucking
How hard
kidding
are
me?
you fucking kidding? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my god.
Immunity for individual is back out for grabs, however. Here's how this is going to work. You are going, there's 10 perches behind the torches here, perch line. They're just basically 2 bricks that you will stand on for as long as you can. When you drop off, you're out, you'll head back to camp. You just stand there as long as you want to feel safe. I will probably offer you some things to step down. It's up to you if you feel safe enough to step down for those items. Otherwise, I'll go all night if you want to.
Whoa.
Alright. So, we're going to drop for spots, and then you'll find your positions. And then we'll just let me know if you have any questions. So I'll give you a minute to just process them. Alright? Alright, everyone is in position. I'm going to give you the count of 10 to get onto your bricks. And then the challenge will begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Challenge is on. Just a reminder, if you step down, you'll be out. No shot at immunity. You'll head back to camp. Leaving your fellow competitors out here for as long as they choose to be out here. A wobble from Kim. Back in control, looks like. Question is, how bad do you want it? How much do you need safety at the first merged tribal council? Eric had a little wobble, back in control.
No, I didn't.
David has stepped out of the challenge. Alright, David, you're going to grab your stuff and head back to camp.
My strategy is to get so sore that I fall asleep as soon as I get back.
I can make it.
It's been about 5.5 minutes.
It's been 5?
Yeah?
Wow, look at this.
Justin, if you tempt me with a single goldfish, I will take it.
Slice of pepperoni pizza.
I would appreciate the bag, though.
Shut up.
I'll tell you, it's 64 degrees out here.
Okay.
64. It's going to get a little lower than 60 overnight.
About 60 mozzarella sticks.
Yeah, I can't feel shit.
Why is it so hard? Has anyone able to not wobble for as much as a millisecond?
No.
I've been wobbling since we started. I'll take a...
Nick wobbling around a bunch.
Shut up, Jeff.
Some good saves. Nicole, a little wobble. Good save.
Did you see that?
Yeah, that was incredible. I can't believe you stayed up. Good job.
I'm just dreaming about this pizza. I hope he has.
In the final two, I might have made the episode, dude.
Is that Mike? Mike.
Yeah.
Out of the challenge. Alright, Mike, no shot at immunity. Good luck, everyone. Just hit the 10-minute mark. Alright. Now that we've hit the 10-minute mark, I am going to offer the first temptation. Very simple. You have to say I want it before you step down. But as many of you can take this as would like. Temptation is you can grab one item from your personal bag, your post-game bag, your car, whichever you'd like. Can't be food or technology, but can be anything else. If you want extra clothes, toothbrush, toothpaste will count as one item, deodorant, anything of that nature, you can grab it. You say you want it, say I want it, and then step down. Otherwise, we'll keep going.
Dude, that
The offer is good for a minute.
Justin, I'm not sure if anyone's told you, but we are hungry.
There could be food on the
Sonic
table.
just said so, too.
There could be food on the table. Not this early, though, right? It's only 10 minutes.
Oh,
Not this early. Carlos has stepped down. Happy day, Josh. You're down to 7. A little wobble from Nick. John falls out. All right, we have our next temptation. There's a little bit of food. We have a bag of chips and a flavored drink.
I want it.
All right, we've got 2 takers. Anyone else?
We have to share it if we all step down.
Nope, you'll get an individual
Can I see it?
bag of chips, flavored drink. There is more food on the line down the road if you stick it up. All right, you're a little over 20 minutes in.
Next temptation.
Will be coming soon. Ish. There's 4 of you. We have Taylor, Nicole, German, and Kim.
I'm proud of me.
I'm proud of you too. Good job, all of everybody.
Good
job.
job.
Doing great.
We outlasted the boys.
Hell yeah. No!
Nicole has dropped.
No!
All right, we are just over the 30-minute mark. We have our next temptation. It is 1 peanut butter and jelly sandwich and a Diet Coke. If multiple people want to step down for it, you have to share it. Offers on the table for a minute. There is additional food available if this does not pique your interest, but it will be a little longer. And our final 2 in this challenge, Kim and Taylor. Another good save from Kim. Kim, any thoughts on how you're feeling right now?
Just trying not to think at all.
How about you, Taylor? Any thoughts? How are you feeling?
My feet hurt, but I'm good. I think I'm just fighting through the pain.
All right, we have reached the 50-minute mark. There is another temptation on the table, but it can only be for one of you. One of you would get it, the other person would get immunity. So you could either say, I want it first, or you can discuss and negotiate if you'd like. The offer is for 2 pieces of pizza. We have cheese, pepperoni, and Hawaiian available, as well as a drink of your choice from the production tent. Anything you want that we have, you could have it. Little wobble from Taylor. She got excited about the beverages. Is anyone interested in pizza and a drink of your choice?
I want it.
All right, Kim gets it, which means Taylor wins immunity. Congratulations.
50 full minutes. Congratulations. Great job.
All right, Taylor, here you go.
Put that on.
Put that on. Congratulations. Taylor, you'll be safe at the tribal council. Kim, you're gonna get some food. Tunu, gather up please, right now.
Oh my god!
Oh, shit.
I didn't get someone to read that. Nicole. Oh, okay.
Your last night is over. Day 3 is now upon you. Don't take your foot off the gas and keep powering through. Lots of challenges await you as the day goes on. Outwit, outplay, outlast, or you too will end up gone.
Ooh.
All right. Congratulations on making it to the final day. What would a merge be without a merge breakfast?
Yeah! Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very welcome.
There's coffee.
Oh my God.
Chewing and chewing and chewing.
We didn't think this was gonna happen. Thank you. Didn't.
We are on the final day, which is super, super exciting.
Oh no, there's not enough for everyone. You just put them in half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is there not enough?
I'm so sorry.
You know, obviously, like, been a lot of physical hurdles to overcome. Like, threw my back out yesterday, was throwing up this morning, like, just a lot of things going on. But I'm feeling really good right now, and I'm hoping I can just kind of keep that all to the wayside, and I'm ready to fight, so I'm really excited.
Sausage, egg, and cheese?
Let's go down there real quick. This is the best day ever. Do you want to wear it? Yeah.
You know what? Sorry.
Not in a great spot right now because I do feel like there's a strong chance that there's gonna be people sticking to tribal lines. We're 5-5 right now, and someone from the original Kano tribe has immunity, so that makes things challenging.
I feel like shit because I was one of the last ones with Kim to be on the bricks, and like our original tribe all dropped, and I feel like I let them down and Kim down. She had to fend for herself 2 times in a row. She came in second, not what we wanted.
Taylor, happy for her. She won. She's been someone I've been working with super closely this game, and I got to get on the same page with her.
I feel amazing. It's so nerve-wracking when there's 5 original on each tribe. So this is like a really important win for me. 50 minutes standing on a brick, I would never do it again. My feet felt like they were bleeding. But there's a lot of names being thrown around right now. I have to split up Kim and David very soon. Because we do need to go now and get one of them out now.
I am concerned about...
You have a good story.
So I'm telling everyone on the other tribe, like, that's why everyone's... I know, but they came to me about Mike, so okay.
Yeah.
I am concerned about taking over. That's my one thing.
Okay. Where do we go for John?
So who do you want to vote for? Yeah, David.
And then just make a move on either Mike or Eric.
Okay.
If you guys want.
You mean Nick?
Nick, I'm bugging, I'm sorry. I would,
I'm curious to see if it's going to be like still the 5 original but voting together, or if there's going to be any like, you know, inner tribe lines crossed. So that's going to be interesting to see.
However, she was the only other person with 2 votes, so that's bad for me. That's bad for me, dude. I'm the only one with 2 votes. But what I think we need to do is get going with Kim and get some cross-tribal alliance going that sounds good to Kim and her crew. I view Kim as being in charge, and I view Kim as wanting to go with a plan that she sees as being a plan that could take her to the end. So I actually want to be in the minority. I want it to be like 2 of us and 4 of them. And that's my pitch, and we'll see how it works.
Right now, I consider Eric to be the biggest threat from the other original tribe, and so that's something that I think is it's something to pay attention to for sure, and I wouldn't mind taking that threat out now because I think he's so strong in the challenges. Now that we're into the individual immunity challenges, I am picturing like a just challenge run where he just wins immunity after immunity, and that is not something that I am looking to have happen. So I think that might make the most sense strategically.
the votes do count. So if we lock up a vote, if they put all their votes on one of us, there's 4 of us who never had a vote. So if we put our votes on Eric, we know Eric had 2 votes from the last tribal, and we don't know if he has votes from before. So if it locks up and it comes to like a count of the votes, if they vote for me, I've never been voted on before, so I have 5, and Eric I have 7. If they vote for Michael, he never had a vote, I have 5, Eric I have 7. So that's the strategy we're going with, and we hope they'll remember that, because I don't think they do.
So the plan today is like, we've been 5 strong on Kanoa. This is like the 5 I was strong with from the get-go, which is great.
I feel like Kim's the only choice because they know I have 2 votes. It's gonna come down to past
They're gonna
votes.
give her the
She's the
idol.
only person.
They're gonna give her the idol.
But if we vote for anyone else, then it's an automatic loss. We have to just hope that they don't do that.
Okay.
But then you would go.
That they won't think that all vote Kim, I think.
We're saying we have probably Nicole's gonna talk to Kim and say we need to keep women together, and we're gonna probably vote for John and let her know, and then they're gonna give the idol to John at Tribal, and hopefully our plan works and Kim's out.
So I've been talking to her, telling her that we need to get the challenge beast out, which she's 100% down with. Voting out Eric and John and David. So basically, oh, and Mike.
I've heard whispers. I need to check in with some of my alliances, but I have heard whispers that Sandra may have bequeathed an idol to somebody that I'm in good with. So if we have 2 idols in our possession, then we could make a really big move here. So I need to start chatting with people and see what we can do, because if we could flip the script here in a way that made the numbers work in our favor, this could be a really defining moment.
I'll just put it out there. I'm done to vote for anyone from Trab. I want to work with you two.
Okay.
That's how I see my future in this game. I'd rather roll the dice that way.
So then you had to get rid of one person.
If I had to get rid of one person.
Because for us, we're gonna see it's Mike. So
Yeah. I also don't want to vote out one, so I would say either German or Nick, and I don't have any preference there.
and Kim, obviously working together. So me and Kim want to come aboard with you two, Taylor and Sherman, and then Will Carlson or David. Pick them up.
And I personally, I don't know about you, but like I don't care if we have to vote on Old Cano or if we have to vote on Wonka. My thought right now is who is our biggest threat, who possibly has an advantage, and who is running the best game right now.
So what's the group that you want to go with?
Me, you David.
So like I'm looking at it as
Kim.
like Peter's you two, German and Taylor, me and Kim, and then we take David, Carlos, make them align votes together.
We got 8.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because
If you want to make it easy.
we were in a
I
conversation
don't know
where
if
it
you
was
feel
like
that way.
Nick's like story. Be great.
Being on the losing, getting everyone out. I do agree with that. Like, I really do enjoy it. But I do think that he has capacity. Yeah, story-wise.
Yeah, like I survived that whole tribe and I've lived on one of them. I want to keep him.
Yeah.
So it's like,
It's a really good thing.
yeah.
What do you think? I think they're playing that on Kim. If they're working together, which they probably are.
Yeah, you think so?
That's what I would do. Is put the idol on whoever has the most votes.
Okay, because here's the deal. If that's like not a true deal, then we all know we can't trust him, right?
Yeah.
I am gonna talk to Carlos and see what Carlos is, because Carlos
We
has
definitely need to catch up with them.
he has a level head on his shoulders. I feel good about Carlos. It's
Right.
not gonna be right.
No, and I hope that like if this goes as to plan, like it breaks that.
I think so too.
That kind of like tense.
Everybody's gonna be wanting to vote Eric, so that's fine.
Yeah.
And also, like
Social.
he's such a good. Well, he's a good story too. He like made
Switch
your
targets
trust
and
flip on him, or like on themselves.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I think Mike gets to see.
I'm fine with that plan, and yeah, I'm fine with that. I honestly like this.
We're just talking about Kim is our like only shot because they know I have 2 votes, and Kim has 2 or more
You wanna
votes.
do it now?
And like they
We
might
just
play
can't
an idol on her.
That said, I do have possession of an idol.
Okay, I say.
Yeah.
I do not want to go home with an idol in my pocket. That's always, I think, the biggest danger, but you know, it's something to pay attention to for sure.
welcome to your first tribal council as Tunu, as the merged tribe. Congratulations again on making it this far in the game. So German, how does the game change now that you are merged? What is different now than it was the last 2 days?
Well, before it was a team kind of game. Now it's individual, so you really have to think about your long-term aspects. The finals. You have to think about who you can trust, getting to the next round, and your bonds that you've made so far.
And so, John, how are you determining those bonds? If we're looking at numbers only, it is now a 5-5 from original tribal lines. That can get very, very complicated in this type of scenario. So, what bonds are you relying on the most in this complicated vote?
I mean, it's a new day, it's a new game, it's a new tribe right now. So I'm a free agent. That's how I look at it.
All right, so Nick, so how do you react to someone that says I'm a free agent? That can be a good thing, could be a potentially an unknown that you don't know what John might be doing.
Yeah, I mean, if you weren't with John originally, that's great for you, right? You can pull someone for a number. If you were with John originally and you had great alliance, does that kind of freak you out just a little bit, knowing that he's easily able to just, jump ship quickly?
Nicole, do you think that the potential targets for this vote have anything to do with the challenges coming down the line, who may be perceived as strong challenge performers, and trying to get those people out?
As someone who's not the strongest, that's definitely something that I'm looking forward to. There's a lot that goes into this vote, and I think for me personally, I'm doing what's going to propel me the furthest in the game.
Carlos, do you think anyone's thinking endgame at this point? Who do I want to sit next to? 2 people, 1 person, we don't know what it is. Who are those people I'm going to bring to the end? Are people thinking that far ahead, do you think?
I think it's hard to think that far ahead, just because every round of the merge is going to probably make some shift in relationships, and somebody that perhaps you may not feel good about one round, you may not feel as good as the next round. And I think as the merge goes on, you start seeing people develop as players, and then you start to figure out which players you might want to align with that complement your game, and you have a chance to win at the end.
Taylor, great job in last night's immunity challenge. You feel like you needed the safety for this vote?
Yeah, since my name came up twice last time, I know if it's a tie, we're talking about previous votes, so it definitely feels good to have it for this round.
So Eric, how much has that been discussed, the past votes element of this game, which is different than a lot of other games? You do have to think about who's gotten votes in the past, how that could play into the game. How much do you think that's a factor in this vote?
It's a huge factor. The past votes are no doubt the biggest change of the game that's going to impact this vote. You have to consider who's gotten the most votes, who knows who's gotten the most votes, and then how their other tribe or the other group of people, whatever the case may be, how they're going to react to that. Are they going to play an idol on the person with the most votes, right? It's a leveling war, and you just hope that you guess right and come out on top.
So Mike, how much information sharing do you think there is between the 2 original tribal alliances, even if those are still intact? But do you feel like you've seen a lot of information sharing between what could be assumed as the 2 groups?
Yeah, then it's up to you to figure out if it's true or not. I think people are telling you what they want to tell you, whether they trust you and they want to give you valid information, or they don't know if they trust you yet, so they don't give you that type of information that you're trying to get. But it goes both ways, I feel like that goes both ways in any sort of relationship. So you're just hoping you could dissect enough truth out of the actual truth or the blurred truth at the moment.
Kim held out pretty long in the challenge as well. Would you say the pizza was worth it to step down and not have the safety?
I think that I was in danger of falling within the next 2 minutes, and so for that, yes, I do. I would have preferred the immunity, but I was not doing that for 50 minutes to walk away empty-handed. So, and I got to share with the rest of the people here, which I hope, I'm willing to work with everybody here, and I meant that as a sincere show of, generosity and team spirit.
So David, summarize the night for me. How did it go? Where are we at right now as Tanu, as a group?
Yeah.
What's the situation?
It was the juxtaposition of last night being so fun and just chatting and vibing and building a fire and cuddling versus this morning of scrambling for 15 minutes and conversation. None of that happened last night. So it all happened this morning. So I really love everybody here, but this morning it's like, but there's still a game to be played and someone has to go home, so like, you gotta get down to business.
So was that like a group decision? You just weren't going to strategize last night? Or do we feel like there was some strategy last night that was maybe a little bit more kind of on the sly happening?
I don't know. I don't think anyone was really strategizing last night. I think we were all just so proud of ourselves and excited to be together that it was like, let's get to know everyone and just cherish this night, you know?
Yeah, Eric, anybody here that kind of you've been surprised that you wouldn't necessarily meet them in their daily life and someone you just kind of bonded with, connected with?
I don't think there's anyone in particular that I'm surprised that I'm meeting. I think that's the beauty of this game. It attracts so many different people from all over. I'm shocked at how far people have traveled for this game, but at the same time, it's no surprise at all because it's an amazing game. It's an amazing experience. We all love the show. We're all having a ball out here. What an opportunity.
So Mike, we've mentioned some things. You've gotten, I wouldn't say a full experience. You've been cold, you've had a little rain, you've had hot days, tired. We've made sure you had as minimal food as possible throughout the weekend to really feel a little bit of that hunger pain. So kind of summarize that for me. What's this experience been like as you've gotten a flavor of the game?
When you actually do it and you're in the element and it's hot, you're drinking water, but you're moving your body all the time, you're not eating, it actually really takes a toll on you. And you know it does, but you don't fully know until you actually do it. And I've seen 7 people puke. And we've been out here a day and a half too. It's not 39 days. And it's crazy how quickly it hits you. Never mind the mental drain of thinking and the physical pain. So it's just kind of like a culmination of all these feelings into one, but it's fun, it's a game, and we're meeting a lot of cool people, and you just got to take it for an experience and do the best you can.
Well, thank you all for being a part of it again. Anything else anybody would like to say before we have this crucial first merge vote as the first person that will leave the game from the merge tribe? Anything else? Anything anybody else wants to say? Or discuss?
Okay, that was chaos. I'm glad I have this, but
You're a super cool person, and I really would have loved to work with you more. If you stay this round, I hope I continue to work with you, but good luck.
They're telling me Kim is lying and trying to throw my name under the bus. But that could be smoke.
Oh my god. First of all, the merge, it's a lot of scrambling.
Welcome to Tribal 500. I don't know if this is the plan, but this is what I've been told, so hope it's not me.
I felt at the bottom, and sometimes I have to take a risk. And if that means making a deal with the devil and taking my chance, I might just have to do it. I swear.
I'm sorry. I really like you as a person. I really wish we could work together. Just not going to work out this time. I don't know if you're going to go home, though. Could be John. Who knows? As long as it's not me, hopefully it's you. Sorry. Thank you.
If I survive this vote, it will be by dumb luck. I give myself a 15% chance.
All right. I will go tally the votes. Once the votes have been read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
I'd like to play my idol, Justin.
Okay. Bring it on up. Playing it for yourself?
Yes.
All right. The rules state, If there's a hidden immune idol, all votes for that person will not count. This is a hidden immune idol. Any votes for Kim will not count. Anything else? All right. First vote. Kim. Does not count. Kim. Does not count. Kim. Does not count. Kim. Does not count. Kim does not count. It's 4 votes for Kim. None of them count. Kim does not count. 5 votes for Kim. Does not count. Next vote. Kim. 6 votes for Kim. They do not count. Next vote. Eric. 1 vote Eric. Eric. 2 votes Eric. 2 votes left. Eric. Eric with 3 votes, that is enough. Want to bring me up a torch.
Come on, let me have my fun.
Alright, Eric. Travis vote.
Sure has. Good luck, everybody. Look forward to watching the tapes.
Alright. With that, you're going to head out to the challenge field.
I'm feeling actually kind of pleased because I did not think that I would be in the majority of that vote. I thought that I was facing a real uphill battle. I thought that my gameplay was not that good and that I had somehow failed to successfully flip on my tribe, which is what I genuinely wanted to do. And I couldn't do a good enough job of convincing Kim and David that I wanted to work with them. I did vote for Kim at the end. That was because it was pretty clear that they weren't giving me a plan and it wasn't coming together. So that was my best bet.
By the way, spelling is intentional.
And it turns out Kim had the idol, and as expected, I was getting the votes because of my prior votes, I'm guessing, or maybe because of my personality, maybe a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. I don't know. I'll have to watch and find out. Honestly, merge vote is what I expected and probably what I deserved. So this makes sense. Better luck next time.